Hey, what's up everyone, Morey Croson here, and today we're going to be going over how to fix the flight of the ball when it's in the air. I've been getting this question a lot, whether on YouTube or on Instagram, so I thought I'd go ahead and make a video for it. So I'm going to go over two different things here. One is if you throw the ball as a right-hander and the ball is kind of tailing off to the right, and how to correct that, as well as when you throw the ball and the nose of the football ends up kind of tailing down, even though you're trying to throw it right on the line drive. So, you're trying to throw the ball directly straight ahead, ball goes like that, or ball goes like that. This video will help you better understand how to fix that. As always, if you like this information, go ahead and subscribe to the channel and like the video. That really helps us out a lot. And if you have any recommendation for us, go ahead and leave that in the comments below. We'll get right into the video.
All right, so on the left here is me throwing the ball, at least somewhat right. I don't want to say it's like the 100% correct one, but it's getting the ball in with the nose of the football facing straight ahead earlier on within the throw and making it so you're releasing with the nose of the football facing straight ahead and getting a nice spiral in the actual throw. Now, the difference is on this one, we could see that when I'm releasing the ball, the nose of the football is facing more upwards, right? So you can see as I'm coming through the zone here, the nose of the football is facing this way, up that way, instead of, and I know it's difficult to see, the different angles. I don't have a 3D kind of marker here, but yeah, the actual nose of the football is facing upwards. So then as I try to release the ball, I end up putting a little bit more wrist into the actual throw, rather than here where I'm just coming through and being able to get the nice little turnover within the hand and wrist. This one I kind of come down a little bit more on the wrist, and because of that, you can see how the nose of the football ends up going kind of straight downwards on the ball. And also when I'm loading, I think I also get the ball a little bit further back behind my head in comparison to this one, where I don't think I get it as far back behind the head, which I think also impacts the throw. And then even as I'm coming through, not getting the nose of the football as far straight ahead back here, even though there are quarterbacks that will do that, get the ball straight ahead back there, and are able to still throw the ball straight. So I wouldn't say that's as big of a thing depending on your release. The bigger thing is that right before you're releasing, you want the nose of the football facing towards your target. So it would want to be here, not here. Right now I'm facing upwards towards there. So what happens when you're throwing it off to the right is as you come through, you can see this one, my hand is not near as close to being straight up on top there, right? I'm a lot more off to the side. And what I was really trying to do, and because what I see a lot of times is that you end up changing the wrist position. I wasn't able to get that 100%, but instead of having that nice neutral wrist, your wrist ends up kind of bending a little bit more, and that ends up really causing the ball to not be able to come through, right? And then also, and because there's really three things that can end up causing that, really coming across when you're throwing, right? And there's compensation that makes it so you might not end up getting that, having the nose of the football not fly straight ahead every single time. But if it's flying to the right, it's a combination of the three different things where you're either coming across the body too much as you're throwing, you're having the wrist bending too much instead of having that nice neutral wrist, or you're letting just the ball get too far away from your body as you're releasing, which is making it so then you don't actually come through the ball, which makes it so then it'll go ahead and tail off to the side rather than being able to trail or go straight ahead. All right, so a lot of it has to do with the wrist. There's some of it that has to do with the load and the position during the load, but I think a lot more of it has to do with how you're finishing and whether or not you get that nice wrist snap. So I'll tag a video here up above for what the proper wrist flick should look like, so you can go ahead and check that out. And if you have any questions, as always, would be happy to answer those for you. Go ahead and check out some of the stuff in the description below if you want to learn a little bit more about some of the things that we offer for free. We have a free ebook. We have some stuff that is like a 7-day free trial within our throw program. Just a lot of content for you to be able to help you in better understanding how to throw. And then we also have a program available for any quarterbacks out there that are interested in joining a 3-month program. We have some good deals going on with that as well right now. So if you would like to join any of that, go ahead and click down in the